Hello, everyone. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for coming. We had a little bit of a problem with the live video, so we're recording it. For those of you I haven't met, my name is Janet Valenza. I am the president of women's clothing brand Go Go Gracious, and I help dynamic women like you who may be frustrated with fashion look great in less time. You can find me on all social media at JanVNYC. And if you haven't already done so, please join our community by liking our page. Visit facebook.com/JanVNYC. So today I am very excited because we are introducing our next item, which is the Active Outerwear Jacket. And I will share my screen so you can actually have a look at that. Today's agenda is to discuss the functionality of that jacket and also discuss the functionality of a home office with a special guest, Stephanie Shalofsky of the Organizing Zone. We would love to have your comments. Please drop them in, ask questions. We want you to be involved, and we want to serve you. So the topic today is functionality of both a wardrobe and a home office. If you like functionality of a wardrobe and you agree with that, please drop wardrobe in the comments. If you like functionality of a home office, please drop home office in the comments. And if you stick with us until the end of this video, Stephanie's going to give you 3 great tips on a home office after I introduce the Active Outerwear Jacket. So let me share my screen. Apologies for closing things. It was just a crazy day right now because I couldn't get the live video to work. So here we have the Active Outerwear Jacket. And I want to make a couple of points about it. It is super functional because, first off, it is water resistant. So it's a terrific jacket in the rain. You'll never be soggy. Secondly, that beautiful sharp collar flips up to give you protection in the wind. So it's practical on a very windy day. I love it. And third, it is a great layering item. You can layer underneath it and you can layer over it. And finally, it's got terrific functional features, a handful of them. And what I'm going to do in the coming live videos, hopefully I can actually have them, and I will address each item in each video. So without further ado, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I'm going to invite Stephanie Shalofsky in. Okay. Hello, Stephanie.
Hi.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
So today we're discussing, as you know, the topics of why both a wardrobe and a home office need to be functional and why functionality is a huge advantage in both. So the first question I would like to ask you about a home office is, I have been reading a little bit about desks and how to get the most functional desk and what the most functional desk is for someone who's working at home and wanting to set it up quickly. So if you could tell us what your recommendation for that is, that would be great.
Sure. This is obviously a very popular question these days. And what I've been suggesting, because in some cases the home office workspace is not going to be permanent, I've been suggesting a collapsible computer desk, which is basically think folding table, though computer desk size, which means it's 20 inches wide by about 40 inches long. So it's big enough for a laptop and a pad and some other office supplies and ample space to be able to work. And because it's collapsible, it either can be left up, indefinitely until you need to go back into the office full time, or you can collapse it at the end of the day and just set it back up the next day if that becomes necessary as well.
Oh, that sounds great. So that it won't take up extra space if you're using your space for other things. That's wonderful. So on that same topic, or extending that same topic, for people who are setting up a home office and need to use a space that's another area, whether it's a dining room or a bedroom, what is your number one tip for versatility in that?
Okay, well, the most important point to remember is that it's really essential to have a dedicated workspace. So it becomes your go-to home office space. Now, it doesn't have to be an actual office per se if that's not possible, but if you're working at the dining room table, or if you're working on the sofa with a lap desk, or maybe you've repurposed a console table from your living room as your temporary desk, you have to have one place to go every day, and it has to be your space. Now, if you don't do that, what's going to happen if you're moving around your home every day from one location to another, you're going to leave a trail of stuff in your wake, which means that you're going to waste lots of time looking for a document you printed out or some other information you jotted down on a pad. So it's really important to have just one go-to spot.
That makes sense, to keep things handy and efficient and functional. So the last question is, in terms of multi-purpose desk accessory, or how to store items in a way that is adjustable, so that you have your supplies near you, but you also have them contained in an adjustable way, what would be an item that you would recommend for that?
Okay, because in a lot of cases people aren't in an office per se, a home office per se, where there's an actual desk with drawers, you might be working in a living room, so maybe you have to take, one of your end table drawers for your supplies, or your nightstand in your bedroom, or maybe in a cabinet in your wall unit. But because you're using drawers that aren't necessarily configured for supplies, something like an expandable drawer organizer like this could be good for you, because it can expand to the width, if the drawer is extra deep, or if it's shallower, it basically maximizes the space, so you can contain your pens and your paper clips and your pencils and whatnot. Whatever you use frequently can be easily housed.
Well, thank you. Great tips for a multifunctional office and a wardrobe. Great tips for the collapsible desk, the designated space, and what you just said about the adjustable drawer organizer. So thanks for coming, Stephanie. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. And join us next time on October 7th at 3 p.m. Hopefully I'll be able to be live again, and we'll have it. We're going to talk about the Active Outerwear Jacket and how to layer it underneath as well as on top of it. And hopefully we'll have another special guest. So look forward to seeing you again then.
Thanks much, Janet.
Bye-bye.